the problem?
Mike, whether or not Airbnb allowed a superhost to rent out slave quarters is neither here nor there. Slavery ended in 1865.
Mhm.
Those places right now are just quarters. They're just living arrangements. Who cares? Airbnb is publicly traded. You know that, and I know that, and most people know that. That means the public owns it. Well, I think BlackRock might own 40% of it, but the public owns it. It has shareholders. It has stakeholders. These companies have to answer on quarterly reports to the people, or quarterly to the people.
They answer,
Airbnb has made
they answer to a board.
they answer to the board of directors, but they still have to answer. But the
That's right.
board still answers to the people, though.
No,
They
that's not how it works.
the
You know how corporate board works?
So wait a minute. So you mean to tell me there are
We
no?
don't vote for corporate board
So you
directors.
mean quarterly the board doesn't? They don't meet with the people, right?
We do not appoint corporate board directors.
I never said anything about appointing, sir.
Okay, so that company is led by a corporate board.
Well, Mike, I never said anything about appointments. I never said that. All I said was at quarterly meetings, isn't the public there? Isn't the public
That's not how it works. No.
So how does okay?
Corporate board directors are appointed not by us. We don't vote for a fucking corporate board director.
Sir, I never said
about people.
Sir, I never said appointment. I never said that.
You said these companies are ran by the people,
sir,
which is not correct.
These companies are owned by the public. Are they not? Did I not just say that? Aren't you? If I'm a shareholder and you're a shareholder, aren't you? Don't you have ownership of the company?
You said run by the public is what you said.
Sir, let me ask you a question.
I mean,
if Airbnb is publicly traded, who owns the company? Is it not the public?
The shareholders.
The shareholders are the public. They own shares in the company.
But CT, he's saying run though.
Right. And if you have
board represents these
shares. If you have 2 shares and this white guy,
sir, I'm not talking about retail. Sir, I'm not. Mike, you know that I'm not speaking about a retail shareholder. I'm talking about people who own. Okay, let's say Airbnb. I think it's trading at $50-something a share. I'm talking about people who own thousands of shares in Airbnb.
Okay.
They have say-so, sir. People on the board will represent their interest. Let's be honest. You and I both know that.
That's not how it works.
Mike,
you know that's not how it works.
Mike, are you on a board of directors of a company?
Do I work with corporate board directors every fucking day?
Okay, what company?
Name them. Facebook,
I'm asking you to name the company.
I know by first name.
Sir, okay.
Shit like that.
I'm not trying to debate with you. I'm asking you to name the company. I'm asking you. You may know more than I do. I'm asking you, what company?
He didn't name them.
I can't hear him.
Google, Facebook.
So you work with the board of directors at Google?
Yes.
Okay, Mike. Which member do you work with?
And I don't have to give you the.
Wait a minute, because
Mike, leave Mike alone.
Mike, are you telling me, Mike? Are you telling me that if I, as an investor, if I own ABC or Alphabet, which is Google, if I own tens of thousands of shares, you mean to tell me, sir, I can't speak with somebody on the board of directors and say, hey, man, I want this to happen? You mean to tell me that never happens, Mike?
Of course you can. Are they going to do
That's what I was saying from the get-go.
Oh, you started by saying that.
Mike, you put the word appointment in my mouth. I never said that. I never said appointment. Never said appointment.
Well,
I said that these companies are publicly owned, sir. You know that since you work with Google, and I'll take your word for it, they're publicly owned, sir. If I own shares, I own the company, or I own shares of the company. All I'm saying is that you know as well as I do, sir, that Airbnb, sir, you can get more shit done with Airbnb if you are a stakeholder in the company. That's all I was saying.
No, you could get more done with that mom and pop restaurant on Yelp than you could for Airbnb. That's fucking simple. You think that you can send an email to Google Board of Director and see it change? No, it's not how it works. That's not how these organizations are run. That's not how Airbnb is run. You have better luck going to that mom and pop restaurant, sending them an email, and you'll see change there.
If what you're saying is true, how come that mom and pop is still there right now, 30, 40 years from now, still in that little corner in some little remote part of the city?
How come the mom and pop is still there? Or
how come the mom and pops never become conglomerates? How come the mom and pops never establish chains? If what you're saying is true.
Several reasons: resources, funding, lack of capital. I mean, it is not customer service, and that's what as you go to is you go to say, oh, it's bad customer service is why. Then I hear 30 years later, no, they don't have the resources or the capital to scale to bring on the people they need to get the resources. They don't have any of that kind of stuff. That's why they die off. If you look at some of these Black-owned businesses that have been, for example, newspapers in DC that have been great, you know, they weren't able to scale, so they get, and then you have people like Facebook becoming media outlets, making them obsolete. So it isn't just customer service. So
Mike, are you seriously? Mike,
whatever BS you about to say about bad customer service,
I know. I didn't
know why these companies don't exist.
Mike, are you seriously comparing Google, $1 trillion company, on any given Sunday, to a mom and pop restaurant? Is that what we're talking about here?
You're trying to say bad customer service is why these companies don't exist 30 years from now, and that is not the case.
Is there anything else you want to put in my mouth? Because I didn't say that, man. I did not say that they didn't.
Me.
Let's move on to the next topic, because all I'm saying is that you can get more done at a corporation than some mom and pop store. Because a mom and pop store, which they don't really exist, they're gonna tell you F you. They ain't gotta come here, my F. And that's why they never expand or grow. That's all I'm saying. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Let's just agree to disagree with this one, man. Let's just agree to disagree.
What you know. I think that's for the best.
Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. It helps the channel the most. Mr. Gary Grant with the $20 super chat. Yo, now it's ill. They all wear the same size diapers, so it's going a lot further. For the diapers, little brother hand. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. True Impact with the $5 super chat. Oh darn, you a fraud too. That was for CT about the girl that he was knocking on the door for 10 minutes. Listen to it, get her boot smoked. True Impact with the $5 super chat. Pro Black means you already feel we have succeeded in our superior. I don't know about that. Gary Grant with the $2 super chat. Mike is 100% correct. Pro Black means anti-white. Mike Brown with the $2. Dana is here. What is he talking about? Shout out Mike Brown. Damn, man. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. Damn, what time is it? All right,
Mike, how often do you call Larry Page, man?
Go ahead, man.
No, he said he speaks. He says he knows people in the board of directors at Google. I want in on this.
Yeah, I do.
Can we
okay?
Listen, on the chat.
Can we share? Listen, I want in on this one. If you know the board of directors at Google, hey, I want to be your friend, man.
You having a pro-black moment for the
I'm not pro-black. Listen, you know the board of directors at Google, please, man. I'll put my email right in the damn private chat.
Oh man, he got enough friends, CT.
Nah, fuck that. I want to be friends with the board of directors at Google. Go ahead, guys.